There she is. The lovely Jodie Emery, everybody. Make her feel welcome, Jodie Emery.
And for those who don't know, the last 5 years, you may have met the Prince of Pot, Marc Emery, here at this event. Because Marc Emery, the Prince of Pot, helped bring marijuana culture to Canada. Before Marc started his activism, books and magazines about marijuana were illegal. Information was illegal. Hemp was illegal. Medical marijuana was illegal. And Marc sold marijuana seeds for over a decade so you could plant the seeds of freedom and overgrow the government. Marc made millions of dollars and he financed laws. He financed political parties, media, Cannabis Culture magazine, Pot TV. Many people across Canada were inspired by and helped by and their lives is saved by Marc Emery and the seeds that he sold. He did this in Canada for 10 years. And the United States and their drug war came into Canada in 2005 and arrested Marc Emery here on Canadian soil, and he was facing 30 years to life in prison for his activism, for overthrowing the government, for telling them that you don't belong in prison. And for 5 years in a row, Marc and I have led the global marijuana march here, 20,000 people strong, marching through the streets of Toronto, saying we are peaceful, we are not hurting anyone, and the government wants to hurt us. Stephen Harper just won a majority government. In the next 100 days, he is going to introduce laws that will see many of you put in prison. How many of you smoke pot? How many of you grow pot? How many of you share pot or sell pot? Well, Stephen Harper is building prisons for you right now. And with his conservative government, many of you may go to prison. So if you didn't vote, I hope you're not the one in that prison cell. If you did vote, I also hope you're not that one in a prison cell. And we've got a war ahead, people. This government is going to come after us and try and destroy this culture. And even this very event was almost stopped by the government here. But the wonderful organizers made it happen. And the people here, 40,000, made it happen. So we will march through the streets. We will tell the government we are not hurting anybody. Don't hurt us. Don't hurt us. And free Marc Emery. Free Marc Emery. And free all the drug war prisoners. Because none of you belong in prison. So let us march through the streets. This is my 6th year, and it's the first year without our Prince of Pot as he sits in a U.S. prison cell in Mississippi. And he is not here because of our government, because of the U.S. government. And we must march and be heard. So go to the north end of the park. Join us with your flags, with your signs, with your bongs, with everything you've got. And let's march through the streets of Toronto, overthrow the government, legalize it, and free Marc Emery!
Jodie Emery, let her hear it. Jodie Emery, everybody. All right, so as she said, she's going to be our marshal for this year's event. Incidentally, it's the 13th annual marijuana march. Toronto is actually the biggest one in the world. Thanks to all of you. Let's head up to the north side.